Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. Okay, so this is where I am with our new little altered cookie cracker box thing. So let's get going. Psych. Etsy share. Fun finds. Oh, I should have made a sticky note. Unicorn search. So, many of y'all have good Mondays. Sometimes you have that Monday. Well, yesterday was that Monday for me. So, I left my house at 9, chugga on my way to my doctor's appointment. 1 hour. I was halfway there. It was a different time for a doctor's appointment. Between the traffic, the little old fart in front of this, I was car number 7, but car number 1 was a little old fart from our county that, we literally went down our Highway 10, which is, pretty long road, all the way down Highway 25, and you can't pass because it's double line, school zones, all that good stuff. Oh my God. So I'm like, geez. So I'm calling the doctor, telling him, I'm going to be a little late, about 15 minutes. And they're like, okay. Because usually it's an hour 15 pushing it. And so, I'm driving, and finally, we have like one place at the next town over at a red light where you can turn, or then you go down further, and it's 4 corners. Well, of course, they had to go all the way down further to the 4 corners. Well, luckily, they turned left. All but one car turned left, and luckily, the 18-wheelers, because the 18-wheelers usually use this road, I don't know, it's like Highway 321 or something. I don't know. It's at the crossroads. And I just knew they were going to be turning, going my way. But no, they all went this way. They were all going to Lebanon. Thank God. I was like, yay! So I'm like, going to, pick up some speed. I'm going to be able to, make up some time. So, I go a little faster than usual. I get down to the downtown of Gallatin. By God, if they don't have the road closed, the main road at the courthouse, they're doing work around there. So they have detours. So now I'm 45 minutes into my drive, almost. And so I'm like, oh my God. So we're detouring. Well, there's only one sign that says detour, and there's no more. I'm not from that little town. I have no idea what roads go where or how to get, back around to where I need to be going to go this way. So, we stop at the first little stop sign. Well, half the cars go straight, half the cars turn left. I'm like, oh crap. So I turn left because I'm like, well, it's closest to where we just came from, Well, now it's 9:55. So I have to call the doctor. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I am stuck in a detour going through this little town that I have no idea because I've never ventured off of those roads. I go straight through. And so, the doctor wasn't happy. And I was like, pfft. Well, then I decided, well, I'm all the way into Gallatin. Let's go to Walmart and Walgreens, see if I can find this nasal spray that I use, which is Rhinocort. Well, nobody has it. I go to 5 Walgreens. I go to 3 Walmarts, which granted my battery died on my watch, but I forgot to ask the Walmart jewelry department to change my battery amidst all the other stuff because I've been hunting everywhere for Red October. So I finally go online. Not a Walgreens help me. Not a Walgreens one. So sorry. Can't do squat for you. We don't stock that. The pharmacist department, we don't know nothing about nothing. I'm like, and I'm like, I've wasted my time, and I'm going to find this thing. So I go online and I Google, this budesonide. I don't know how to say it correctly. I've been using it for 25 years. This is what the man in Houston gave me, and it works. And it used to be Rhinocort. And then they finally came to where you can get the generic, which the generic's $20 a bottle, but the other one was $65, and our insurance didn't cover it. So I go and look to see, is there a Walgreens somewhere? Because I asked every Walgreens, well, can you tell me in your system what Walgreens near you have one? Because, there's Walgreens everywhere between here and where I ended up. And, oh, no, we can't do that. Fine. So I go in my little truck and I type this stuff in, and it says that there's 2 available at this one another hour away. I'm like, well, I'm already an hour, down here. I've already wasted 3 hours between the drive and looking at all these stores for this stuff. I'm going to find this stuff. So I put it in my cart and, drove all the way down into Nashville to get this stuff. Well, it was in the darker town of Nashville. But let me tell you what. Those ladies at the Dickerson Pike and Maplewood, Walgreens, I don't know what store number it is, they deserve raises. They were the nicest, most helpful people, cheerful. Oh my God. Every one of them that was in there. Unbelievable. And so I go in there, I'm like, oh, I'm picking up a online order. So she goes and she gives it to me. I said, well, you mind if I, check it out? And she's like, oh, we pulled the right thing. So, oh, no. I don't live close. I said, I've driven 2 hours to get here, not to mention the hour and a half that I've stopped at 5 Walgreens, 3 Walmarts, before I decided let's just drive all the way in there further. And so we opened. She goes, oh, no. I said, well, do y'all have any more on the shelf? She's like, I don't know. So she walks me back there, and we find one more. Well, it's buy one, get one half off, because obviously they're not going to be carrying anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm out of these 3 bottles. So she's like, oh, well, it's buy one, get one half off. You've already bought one full price. She says, we'll just ring it up half off because you've bought 2 at half off. I'm like, okay, I can handle that. So she's like, they can order it for you. And I'm like, they who? She says, any Walgreens person. And I'm like, no. I mean, and it was obvious by my face and my remark, no one had offered it. Nobody gave a crap because they were too busy doing nothing in all the other stores I was at. And I'm like, really? She says, oh, yeah. She says, we can order it for you, or you can go online and order it at Walgreens and have it either shipped to your store free of charge, or usually, for a small fee, they'll send it to your house. And I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, I even said that. I said, oh, my God. And I did tell them, I said, I just want y'all to know that, and they had already heard my story. And I said, this has been the best experience I've ever had. And they're like, well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. And, well, then, I had to push my luck because it wouldn't let me use my Walgreens points online. So, you spend money, you want to get a little money. So I'm like, well, how hard would it be to return it and rebuy it so I can get the bonus money? She's like, come on, girl, we'll take care of that. So should we walk up to the register? She refunds my stuff, and we repurchase it at the same prices, and I get my little, Walgreens money. And I'm like, thank you. She's like, no problem. That's what we're here for. I'm like, oh, my God. Now, see, if I'd have had that experience, if I've ever had that experience, even at our Walgreens, it would be nice. Or the other 5 that I went to. No. So, anyway, these are some double thumbs up, quadruple thumbs up to the ladies that work at the Walgreens. I don't know what number it is. I should have brought my receipt down here. That's in Nashville at Maplewood Drive in, I already forgot the other name of the road because I don't go down there. Dickerson Pike. Y'all are the bomb. And Walgreens, y'all need to buy them. Shoot, I should have bought them lunch. Y'all need to give them something. So, round of applause to people doing their job. Thank y'all, thank y'all. So now, I got to go figure out what the heck I'm going to do to find some more of these to put them up, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, John told me it's because this little word right here, this thing, was when the crappy C came out, that virus nonsense. This is something that was known to help take care of it. So our little government pulled it from all the stores and shelves. So that's why you can't find it. Well, hello. I've been using it for forever. Not my fault. So, if I could put some double fingers up for the other thing, I would. And then, dun 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 dun, I was at Walmart. They had this cute little calendar on clearance. I know, $2.50. But it has, I'm good till June next year, y'all. And then I can reuse these cute little papers and these little tabs. So I was like, it was a win-win. And then I'm just going to write in pencil so I can erase in there if need be. But, yeah. So, finally, I have a calendar that I can keep down here so I know what day it is. So, maybe, and I'm putting it right here behind my pins and needles where I can see it right there. Okay, so now to the Etsy share. This, excuse me, this is the kit that I printed this out. I bought it in, I don't know when I bought it, but I printed it September 2nd. And I printed it on coffee dye paper because I want to make a big journal with it. But then when I decided to make this little cookie cracker box thing, I went back and reprinted the pages on just white paper so we can collage and do with it. So I just thought I would share this so you can see, and just in case you haven't seen it or anything, which I'm sorry, you know, golly. Oh, the Journal Boat has such cute things. Oh, let me put a little mark on here so I know that it is saved. Okay. So, I wish when I printed my thing, it always cuts off what the price is, and I always forget what it is. But it's very reasonable. So let's turn it. Let me make sure I'm in sight, and I think I'm cockeye. Imagine that. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we're going to play with. Oh, this is the coffee dye one. I'll show you the other ones in a minute, but this is the one I printed on coffee dye. Now, this, if you're wondering, well, why is it so different? When I print it fit to page, you know, you lose some of the edges and designs, but sometimes I'm okay with losing a little bit depending on what the picture is. But this one, I wanted all of it. So, you know, I told it to fit to the page. So yeah, you put the little check mark and it shrinks it so the whole thing fits into your page, our American page, and then you'll just get a different size paper. But I mean, hello, I love these colors. And then, you know, let me see, do I even have any over here? I think I might. Oh, I only have one. But this stuff blends perfect with the Your Creative Studios from August 2022 papers. I'm telling you, it was meant to be. Okay, then there's this page that, you know, I printed full page, borderless, just because I wanted a whole page, and I didn't mind, you know, losing a little bit of the design because I didn't want to lose the whole page. And like I said, this is on some of my coffee dye papers. I call it light because I have light, medium, and dark. So, oh, and dead gnat. Anyway, is this a different bird? Yes, he is. Okay, so then we have this little birdie. And we have this. Like I said, it's just really pretty and subtle. Not too bright, not just, you know, just like the three bears. I know. Oh, yippa, 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 yippa. And some journaling paper. I know I might need to go print another one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I love these colors. I'm a sucker for them. And look at that page. That is just pretty. Such a pretty, pretty girl. And look, it's got acorns. I don't know. Nope, it goes this way. You can have it go any way you want. And then I did this one, fit the sides, so I didn't lose, you know, because when I did it, it was just a lot, like, too much of this flower's missing. So I was like, well, I'll just, you know, use another little page. And then this one, these. And then there's 3 pages of this. This is actually a golden color, then this kind of peachy. This is green. You really can't tell. Now, you could tell on your computer screen, but when you print it, it's very similar in color, but it is different. So, that's some great background paper. And see, my problem is I tend to print the background paper to use as a page in my, that's why my journals are so fat. because I, love all this stuff. And then I printed it on, look at that cool paper I printed it on. So I can't, tear that up and cover it up. I got to use it. Oh, I know. Do y'all have that problem when you print it on coffee dye? Oh, this one's upside down. Oh, well, I printed this on 45-pound paper because I'm guessing I'm doing something with it. Maybe a signature. I don't know. But I did put it on the cream cardstock. And this is a backing paper that comes in the kit. I just printed that on regular white paper because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So, oops, hold on. Sorry, y'all. And then these are some pockets, and I just printed them on the 65-pound paper because, I mean, I have it. Why waste gluing on the book pages, but when you can already have it. So, some pretty little, I don't know, sagey green tags and some nice little book pockets. And then this one's got more of the corally, I don't know what color you would call that, dusty rose maybe. But, yeah. And then I just printed this on coffee dyed 32-pound paper, which would make a pretty envelope. I like that little label. And then I printed these on, this is Recollection 65-pound paper, which isn't as thick as the Paper Studios 65-pound paper, but it's an in-betweener, and I like it. So, because I didn't want this envelope to be too thick, I'm going to make a little envelope. And, so yeah, got those. We have this, which is on the 65-pound cardstock from Michael's Recollection. And this one too. Look at that. Oh, I love that acorn. I love that right there. That looks like that little house that we looked at, that ghost was in there. That freaked me out. So, yeah. We'll just flip that one right along. And then these are the tags that are in there. So, I don't know if I'm going to follow the curve or if I'm just going to cut them and make more of a taggy. I don't know. So, you can, you do what you want. Sometimes, I don't know, it just depends. Sometimes I don't care for those, but, I'm a weirdo. What can I say? So then this is the same one that I printed on just regular white paper. Let me see. I'm hoping these are going to be, yeah, okay. So that we're going to be using in our altered cookie box. So, it's just, brighter and lighter. And I did print these on 24-pound paper. I didn't do them on the thin coffee paper. I put them on, I guess you call it regular, the 24-pound. I don't know, maybe 20 is the regular, but I didn't want the thin one. So I did it on the medium one. And I did print these all fit to page, so I'd get the whole design. So, but yeah, so that's the one we're going to be using in our cookie box pocket journal. I mean, can you see them on the envelopes? And I don't know. We'll just, anyway. Get a little birdie. Oops, quiet. You get Fergie riled up. Come on. Yeah, I mean, they're just bright and cheerful, and I mean, these little parts are going to fit just great on an envelope, and then cut in the window, or even a tag on the, anyway, yeah, that's what I saw when I saw it. And then I did just print these on regular paper, so yeah, depending on what we're going to do with them, I'm going to have to back them or whatever, but, they might be collage size, I don't know, but I really like these. No, a little more zen. So that's what I'm going to be playing with. That, and I wish I had some more of these over here, but I've got them back in my thing. But see, I mean, doesn't that just, yes, it goes with it. So, I know you're tired of hearing it, but yeah. One more time. Yeah. So, there's that one. And then I got one other little one to show you. Just because I had got it before and I wanted to use it for something fallish. So, fallish we be. This is from My White Cat Journal. And it's just Fussy Cuts. It's Enchanted Forest Stickers is what she calls it. Now, they're PDF files, and I didn't convert it into a zip drive, so I printed them as is. Well, of course, full size chops off some things, but I still can use enough of them. So this is 100%. Let me just write on here 100%. Because I did go down and get them to fit on there, but I love the owls and some, different kinds of mushrooms. Okay, so if you do this in your PDF thing and you put it on 95%, it gets your whole, your pages, because it's 5 pages, it gets it in there to where you don't lose any of your little designs. But then if you, have the free converter thing where you convert the PDF to a zip drive, then if you got the time, then do it. But sometimes, but then I get pissed because I can't shrink them and do what I want. So I usually have to go back and convert all my stinking PDFs into zip drives. But yep, so I just thought that would be pretty to go with something on there. So that is that little one, and that's just a quick little share, and then we'll just do a little quick on here so you can see, because this is it. I mean, this is book worthy, let me tell you. You hear that? So, and then after because I only had the two, the two that we had did, and when I looked in there, I was like, ooh, that's just way too much spine. So I put another set together. So I have 3, because my spine is like 2 1/4. Oh, so I ended up making another set of these 7-inch envelopes, because I just happen to have a million of them. So when we put them in there and space them in there, we're going to space them in there like that. And then by the time we fill them up, I'm sure this will be a little bit fatter, but that's what we're doing on there. But I have to get some of these other things. I have to clear that out of my spider web brain so we can get on with this project without other things hanging around. But this is just, our little hinges that we put in there, because I wanted to keep the whole envelope to do pockets, top loading pockets or side pockets, and then journaling spots or other things that we might put on there. So I was going to add something else. No, because we're gonna fill them up, and we're gonna put pockets and tuck spots on there. So I backed away and stopped. So, but I do have 3 sets of 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 envelopes, 4 junk envelopes from your junk mails, and then we put the 7-inch by 1-inch hinges on there, and folded them over and creased them, and decided how we wanted them to lay in our thing. So this is what we have and what we're going to play with on our next thing. So I'm just going to make this one a quick little video, with my little Etsy shares and finds. Oh, let me put my little papers back here. And just, whining about my Monday. It was a hard Monday, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there you go. I hope you enjoy this. And like I said, if you have something similar or anything that you've been wanting to play with that you know, you have parts and pieces that you can see, you know, taking off a section and making just one large journal card, put a little label on there, some writing on the back. Just, it's going to be kind of easy, but, you know, I got some things in my head that's going to be a little bit of things on there too, but we're going to do it. We're going to put them in this little thing because I've been wanting to make this, and I got one out of, like, I swear 200 things shoved on the shelves over there of that I've thought about and I've scrabbled on, and I've over there going, one day. Well, we're going to start one day in it, and we're just going to start making things and go revisit some stuff that I made before I started my YouTube. And I have this one woman, I apologize, I don't know your name. I mean, I do know your name. I have to go find my message in there. But there's this project that I made, and that I had sent to Gail, gosh, I don't know. I've been doing this for a year, so probably a year and a half ago. Well, this Christmas will be 2 years. Well, actually, October. October will be 2 years I've been making ephemera, and 1 year, I think this June coming up will be 1 year. Maybe this past June was 1 year I've been doing my videos. So, but maybe it's a little longer with the Gail thing. I don't know. See, time just flies when you know, stuck in the paper world. But anyway, I thought that would be fun to come back and make some of those things that I had done before I even had a channel, and just use different papers and stuff with it, because, you know, just because it's the same little project, change your papers, you got a whole new world. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. I hope you enjoyed these little things. I hope you enjoyed my Monday whine. It was a crazy day yesterday. And I have one other Etsy share to do. Well, not Etsy, just fun finds. I think, yeah, they would just be fun finds. And so that way I can at least share them with you, so I can go put them on the shelf. And I will see you on the next video. So lots of kisses, lots of love. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And we're going to start playing on the other thing. Bye, guys.